Hey guys, yesterday I posted a video of me retouching um, this photo. I made a fast retouch video and you had a lot of questions. So I decided to make a tutorial where I will explain all of my actions. I will this time retouch this picture. And first of all, I want to apologize about the sound quality. I don't have a microphone, I'm doing it with headphones, and also my English maybe not the best one. It's my third language, so it's a little bit hard for me to speak, but I hope it will work out. So first of all, I will use Kodak Gold 200. It's my favorite preset and it works perfect on this picture. Then I will go into camera calibration mode and I'll choose here in the profile zone, I'll put camera portrait. Why I'm doing it? Because I already edited this picture once and I know that this profile will work good. Maybe right now it doesn't look good, but we will improve it. I will work with these three sections and they are my favorite in color correction in Lightroom because I think they give you these smooth and nice tones. So first of all, I think the red is oversaturated here, so I go a little bit down with saturation in red, and then I took hue of green to right. So now we have this nice skin tone, so you may see with this, but I think I'll put saturation of green more, so it will open the red color too, and I'll go down with saturation of blue, so the blacks will close a bit and the green will get this nice tone. Then I'll go to grain, I'll put it 0 because I need to edit it in Photoshop afterwards, but I will sharp photo a little bit, something like 48, 46. After I go back to the basic block and I think highlights I need to put a little bit down. Let's see what we can do with shadows. I think shadows are okay like this. Whites also a little bit down. I will open shadows more and I'll close blacks. A little bit of clarity and saturation. I'll flatten the curve. I like to make something like this with curves. I mean the black point and the white point. So basically what we did get from this image to this one. It's already a really good picture, really nice one. I like the colors, I like the mood, but what I don't like is this sheet on the wall, this, and also I think we can work a little bit with her body and with her skin, even though she has a great skin, but I just want to make a tutorial so you will understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And let's see what we can do here. Maybe we will work a little bit with orange luminance and with red luminance. Also saturation of green. I like this green color. And I want to see more of it. So I don't remember what I did here, so I'm just playing with this, and I like it like this. We'll make highlights a little bit warmer and shadows a little bit cooler. Something like this. Let's see. Shit. No, come on. I think it's too much. We'll desaturate it a bit. Here and here, just a little bit. Yeah. So I'll have this, I don't know how this color called on the skin tone, but I really like it. Now I'll start editing in Photoshop, where the most work will be done. Take some time. Also have Photoshop in Russian, so I'll explain what I'm doing all the time. First of all, I'll create two layers from the background. I'll hide first one, and here I will make filter and blur, Gaussian blur, around 8 pixels I think will be okay. You need to look on her skin, so it will look like, you know, all these come on, I forgot the word. Okay, this is called frequency separation, and this is used to make her skin look better. So we will work with the texture and with the color on different layers. So on this one we will work with the color of the skin. So all the problems with differences between the color we will correct on this layer, and this layer we will work with the texture. We will go to the filter and whoa, I need to check how it's called in English, but you can just follow my actions in Photoshop. You need to put the same amount like you did before on the Gaussian blur. So we put 8. So also here we will put 8. Okay, and then you go out and curves. You have to put a V here, so it will use the previous layer. Then in curves, for this dot, you put 192, and for this dot, you put 64. And linear light. Let's put it in a group. Frequency separation. Okay, so see, nothing happened to the picture. And we will create one more group with channel mixer and a red channel, and you go to black and white infrared and curves, and you make it more contrast. Put something like this, put it in the group, and this is help. Why help? Because it's easier to work with a black and white picture with a high contrast when you retouch your photo. After you will finish with frequency separation, you can delete this group. So I work with stamp tool, and the hardness you put 100%. And then you start the boring part with retouching the photo. You grab the texture, the good texture, and you replace the bad texture with the good texture. This might take like 20 minutes. Depends on the model skin and how deep you want to go in it. So you can see what I'm doing is this. And probably I'll put here a fast mode. And when I'll finish, I'll start talking again. Okay guys, so what I forget to say that you also sometimes use spot healing brush instead of stamp, because stamp sometimes doesn't work. And also why I work with stamp and not all the time with spot healing brush, because stamp replaces texture and spot healing brush changes a little bit, so the quality of the texture with using spot healing brush, it may lower the quality of the texture, and stamp won't. So it's better to use stamp. But with such pictures that is not a beauty shoot, photo shoot, you can also use a spot healing brush. So right now we start working with the colors, like not the colors of the pictures, but the differences in her skin tone. We go to this layer and we create another one, empty layer. Also we use the previous layer. And right now what we do, you see like spots like this where you have a lot of local contrast. You make it look more. You need to use brush with low opacity. What you are doing here, just take color from the sections near, like this section is too black, I think, so I take color from here and I use brush and I paint here. So what it does something like this. It's not dodge and burn, you just make local contrast lower. So again, I think I will go to fast mode and I'll continue with my explanation after I finish this. Okay guys, so I finished with frequency separation. I did it really fast, so it's not 100% good, but I think you can understand what is the purpose of this operation. So as you may see, made her skin look a little bit better. But since she has a good skin, I have small part here, I think. Okay. Okay, more better. And also maybe here. It's a little bit problematic area. Okay, cool. So after I finish this, I create a new layer, soft light, and this will be first layer of dodge and burn. Why I don't use dodge and burn tools that are available here? Because they will ruin your texture. And I work on the empty layer on soft light mode with black and white brushes. I also can erase it here, and they won't ruin the texture in the photo. So, what is dodge and burn? Dodge and burn is basically painting the shadows and the lights from the beginning. Maybe it's not the best explanation, but I just can't find the words and I need to keep talking. So what I do here, I use brush with opacity between 6% till 12%, usually it's like 9-8, and I paint where I think that it's necessary to darken or to lighten the skin. So for example, like here, if I'll do something like this part will look more outstanding, I think. So it makes a picture look more real, I think, more gives depth to the picture. So again, this might take like around 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I'll do it faster here, so just you will have that basic idea of what you need to do. Also, I will use different layers, one for the face, one for the body, and one for the whole picture. Why I'm doing this, because I also can play with the opacity of the layer, and I will have more control. So I finished with Dodge and Burn. Again, I did it really fast, so it won't look as good as it could be. When you work with Dodge and Burn, you really need to take your time and to make it slowly and go with like zoom like this and work like this. Then you will get a really good result. Okay, so let's put it in a group. We'll name it Dodge and Burn. Also, the help layer can help you with Dodge and Burn picture too, because you can see more parts like black part and white part that are not in the places they should be. So that's what we did with Dodge and Burn. Not much, but still it gives a better look to a photo. So let's create a layer of everything that we did before. Now I will make some shortcut moves, some cheating moves. I'll go to filter. I'll use a portraiture filter. First, I'll use it for the black parts of the skin. You can see like the black parts like this. And then I'll use it again, but for the highlights of the skin. So you may see right now we lose texture like completely on the whole picture. So what we will do here, we will create a black mask, and with white brush with 100% opacity, we'll choose only skin. Again, you may say that we are losing texture, and it's true. But when we will finish masking all the skin, we will reduce the opacity of the layer, and we will do one more little thing. So just let me finish and I'll explain what we will do afterwards. But this move you can't use for the beauty photography or for the portrait, like not a full body, only a head or half body, because then it will be possible to see that you use this plugin and you won't see the texture of the skin. But because this is a full body portrait and also shoot it from far, you don't need so much the texture here. Okay, so now when we're finished, let's reduce the opacity, I think, to something like 70. Yeah, we will still have a texture here, but the skin will look much smoother. And now what we do, we create a new layer, also where it will work only on the mask that we did right now. You have to put soft light and make it 50% gray. Now you will put noise to something like, I don't know, 3%, and this noise will create a texture of a skin. So let's put it in a group, name it portraiture. And let's see what we did. Before, after, before, after. See? we still have a texture, but it looks much smoother. But again, it will work only for a full body portrait. So let's look what we did for now. It looks quite good. Could be better, but this is okay. Only to understand the techniques. After we finish with this, all is retouch. Now I will start working with Liquify. Zoe Dolce has a great body, she doesn't need a Liquify that much, but still some parts of the skirt maybe, and shoulders, and maybe a little bit here with the hair, make it look more on this picture. I don't think it's even necessary to make it liquify. But if I started already showing you what I do every time I edit a picture, I'll show you everything. So you see that the skirt is quite big. It's not her size, so I'll try to fit it. Oh, I couldn't imagine that it's so hard to retouch and talk at the same time. And like forget my hotkeys and forget what I need to do and what I have to say. But I hope you will still be able to understand me and it will be helpful for you. So let's see what we did. Yeah, not much. But this is before. You can see here the skirt and the shoulder that looks a little bit awkward. Yeah, I like it better this way. Okay, what else I don't like about this picture? It's making me a mirror. I don't like that here we don't have anything, and I don't like this part. This is very easy. We'll just use probably maybe fuck it, I'll crop it. That's it. Anyway, you need to crop this picture because it's not centered well. Something like this will work good for me. And I'll clean all this shit on the wall by simply using a stamp tool on the layer. I think I'll again put the fast mode because this is pretty boring. Okay, cool. So we finished with this, and right now, what looks bad to me that here we have a lot of space, like empty space. And what I want to do, I want to move this to here. And let's see, maybe it will even work like this. Kind of like this. Okay, it could be done better, but I don't have much time right now. But what you can do here is you can replace this empty space with this texture, or you can get something from here. But this will just take time. It's working with Chrome tool, with stamp tool, filling brushes, and just brush to darken and lighten the areas. Okay, so let's create a new layer. Let's see what we did with this picture in Photoshop. So I think the small changes can make your picture look way more better. So to finish this, I want to go back to Lightroom, save it right now. Open it in Lightroom. Come on, Lightroom. Hey, yeah. And I want to add some noise here, some grain. I love grain, so I add it a lot. And maybe I'll play a little bit more with the green primary. And let's see, maybe something with the temperature photo working for me. Warmer, not warmer. This, nah, it doesn't work for me. 0. Yeah, so I just added a little bit of grain and played a little bit with the camera calibration. No. Yes. I don't know. Now basically that's it. That's how I edit my photos. Let's see. This is a before picture, and this is what we got in there. think looks way more better, and I like the tones and I like the colors in the picture. And let's see, I retouched this picture like 2 months ago when I posted it, and I got something like this. So you may see that this area looks way more better. Also, I like the tones here a little bit better than what we did today. Yeah, but still, this is my first tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably I will make some more tutorials like this or with fast editing. I just need to improve my speaking skills. If you enjoyed it, let me know if you're interested in more videos like this. And stay tuned. Also, you may see my works on Instagram. Just go for Dan Cobbler on 500 pics and on Facebook. But most of the photos are posted on Instagram. But some work that I can't post on Instagram because of the nudity or models issues, I post on my 500 pics page. Just search for Dan Cobbler. And thank you for your attention. Hope you enjoyed it.